Hello, my name is Gail Leone, Deputy Regional Commissioner for the Seattle region. As the national lead for direct deposit, I am very pleased to introduce you to a new way to assist beneficiaries, recipients, and representative payees who receive benefits via the Direct Express card. SSA and Comerica Bank created a new process where, with the beneficiary, recipient, or rep payee's consent, SSA can call Comerica and speak one-on-one with an agent when the cardholder has been unable to resolve the issue directly by calling the toll-free Direct Express customer service number. This process will allow us to communicate directly with a Comerica representative on the cardholder's behalf to obtain a timely resolution of difficult problems that frustrate our public. This VOD will address the steps you need to follow to use this new service channel, including how we will document the public's consent for us to intercede on their behalf. Customer service is at the heart of all we do as an agency, and I am extremely proud of our commitment to those who seek our assistance. This procedure will provide you with another tool to help. I trust you will find it useful.
Hello, I am Jerry Rance, and this is Mary Jane Bailey, and today we are here to talk about the new consent-based process for assisting beneficiaries, recipients, and rep payees with Direct Express problems. This new process will allow field office employees to speak directly with the Comerica customer service representatives to assist Direct Express cardholders who have attempted but were not able to resolve their account issues alone.
Now, we'll give you some background on the new process, provide some examples of situations when you can use the new process, and then show you where to find the important resources.
With increasing numbers of beneficiaries, recipients, and representative payees using Direct Express, we are hearing of more instances with trouble resolving issues. Since Direct Express doesn't have brick-and-mortar locations, cardholders come to our field offices looking for help. Some individuals have difficulty moving through the online or telephone authentication process to resolve a particular issue.
Other Direct Express cardholders have had complex issues with their accounts, and they cannot get the help they need from the Direct Express customer service representatives. Perhaps you have tried to assist them by calling Direct Express, but you're unable to resolve the issues either.
SSA and Comerica collaborated to present a new method of helping Direct Express cardholders. We now have the option of securing a signed consent form, which allows us to discuss the account openly. Previously, financial privacy laws prohibited Comerica from disclosing particular information to SSA. With the signed consent form, we can now call and speak with a Comerica representative to assist with the cardholder's issue.
Here are some important components of this new process. First, all cardholders need to have attempted or contacted Direct Express on their own before you get involved. The vast majority of callers are able to get the help they need by contacting the Direct Express customer service phone number. For those who have attempted but cannot obtain help through the normal process, they should come to a field office for assistance.
Most of the in-office interview will remain the same. You will still need to verify the cardholder's identity following POM's instructions in RM 10210.420. You also need to confirm that the cardholder has already tried resolving the issue with Direct Express through the normal channel by calling 1-888-741-1115. In order to secure proper consent, have the beneficiary, recipient, or rep payee review and sign the consent form.
Then, scan it into the electronic folder using the Direct Express consent form barcode. Use the specific barcode for the consent form in ND Red so that these documents will be easy to find. The forms are valid for 3 months, so you may not need another form if we already have a current and valid one stored.
Next, you, the SSA employee, will call Comerica at 1-800-581-9857 and press 1 to speak to a representative. It is also important to note that this will not be a three-way call with the cardholder on the line with you. This call is strictly between you, the SSA employee, and the Comerica agent. No one else should be on the line.
When placing a call to Comerica, provide your full name, field office code, and your phone number including extension. This information is required in case the representative is unable to resolve the issue immediately, and he or she will need to call back with a resolution or get further information.
The representative will also ask you to provide the current passphrase. This will be a weekly code available to you on a website. This security measure is critical to ensure that you are an SSA employee. You do not need to remove yourself from the public's presence when you provide it to Comerica, but never provide this passphrase to the public.
Once you provide this information, the representative will be available to answer questions or assist with issues. In many cases, you may need to provide an updated address for the cardholder, especially if Direct Express needs to send a new card. If the issue is more complex, the agent may need to conduct further research or refer the issue to a member of a different team.
When this happens, they will ask if they should call you or the cardholder back. If the cardholder had difficulty with authentication through the Direct Express phone line, you may want to have Comerica return the call to you to avoid any authentication issues with the cardholder.
Now, there are some things that we need to point out about this process. The direct phone number to Comerica should never be given out to the public. The cardholder should still call the Direct Express customer service line at 1-888-741-1115. This new number is only for SSA employees helping a beneficiary, recipient, or rep payee when the help is requested.
You should not use this number for generic questions such as enrolling, processing non-receipts, or moving funds between cards for representative payees. You must follow the already established procedures for those issues. Also, if a cardholder wants to check the balance or deposits, the cardholder should contact the Direct Express customer service line.
Okay, now that you have the basic information about the process, let's view some examples of interviews where the SSA employee will use the Comerica consent-based process to assist a beneficiary.
And also, my mother's maiden name is Park.
Great. And how can I help you today?
Well, I'm the representative payee for my father, and I've been trying to get his payment sent to Direct Express to avoid the check cashing fees. Now, I went ahead and I set up the account over the phone, but I never got the card in the mail. Now, I tried calling 3 times last week, and I couldn't get through the system to speak with anybody. Now, I don't know what to do right now because I do have to pay his rent or he's going to get evicted.
Let's take a look. I see that the Direct Express account information is on the records. Did you move recently?
Well, I just moved to 401 Market Street and it's going to be in apartment 10. Now, the Direct Express line asked me to verify information about my dad, and well, I tried, but I couldn't get it to work. You know, I couldn't get through to talk with anyone. The system just hung up on me.
It looks like both you and your dad are named Robert Long, and they were probably asking for your information, not his.
Well, please help. I mean, I tried to get this fixed and I just run into problems every time.
Okay, I can help. With your permission, I can call them on your behalf and speak directly with an agent who can probably get this resolved. But I will need to have a signed consent form first. Let's make sure you don't already have a valid consent form for you. All right, it looks like we'll need one. Here's the consent form. Please complete the date, your name, and your address, not your dad's. I need your information because you are the card holder. Once you've read the consent form, I'll need your signature. Great. I'll need to scan this and then I'll make the call. If you'd like, you can have a seat in the lobby and I'll call your name when I'm off the phone.
Comerica Bank, this is Tim. How may I help you today?
Hi, this is Naomi Gray from Social Security Field Office D97. My work number is 1-888-555-5382 and I'm at extension 62417. I have a card holder who didn't receive the card he requested, and I obtained a signed consent form.
Okay, Naomi, I can help you with that. What is this week's passphrase?
Delta 367.
Okay, thank you. Now, did the card holder attempt to contact Direct Express directly?
Yes, he made 3 calls, but couldn't get past the authentication.
Okay, so let's see what we can do. What is the card holder's name and social security number?
The name is Robert Long, and his social security number is 917-002323.
917-002323. Okay. You know, it looks like we sent a card 15 days ago. What is the card holder's address?
Current address is 401 Market Street, apartment 10.
Okay. I see. We sent the card to a different address and it was returned. What I'll do is go ahead and update the address on the card account, and then we'll work with Direct Express customer service to get the card reissued. Naomi, it normally takes 7 to 10 days for the card to arrive, or we can expedite it for a nominal fee.
And here's another situation where the SSA employee calls Comerica for assistance with a Direct Express account.
My current address is 4512 68th Street Southwest, apartment 3H, and thanks.
How can I help you today, Mr. Mendoza?
My daughter borrowed my Direct Express card while I was out of the apartment last week. I think she may have used it to buy who knows what, and she left me high and dry. I tried using the online service to find out my balance, but Penny could have changed everything. My access was denied. This morning I tried calling too, and all the answers I gave were wrong. I really need to know if she cleaned out the account or if I'm going to be able to pay my rent.
Okay, since you've already tried to resolve this and couldn't get through, I can help you. We have a new process where I can call and speak with an agent on your behalf. I don't see a current authorization in your file, so I'll need to get your signature on this consent form once I add your name and address. With your permission, I'll call and get your account balance transaction history.
Oh, that would be a huge help. I get so frustrated trying to get through those menus. I never seem to get the answers right.
Okay. All right. Here's the form for your signature. Great. I'll go scan this and then I'll make the call. You can either stay here or sit in the waiting area, and I'll call your name after I speak to the agent.
Thank you. I'll stay here so I can tell you if anything posted to my account that wasn't from me.
Thank you for calling Comerica Bank. This is Matt. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Naomi Gray from the Social Security Field Office D97. My phone number is 1-888-555-5382, and my extension is 62417. I have a card holder who couldn't get through Direct Express's authentication process and needs his account balance and transaction history. I've secured a valid consent form.
All right, let's see what we can do. What is this week's passphrase?
Tiger 417.
Okay, great. Has the cardholder tried to reach Direct Express himself?
Yes, he tried several times, both online and by phone, but couldn't get through the authentication process.
Okay, let's see what we can do. What is the cardholder's name and also their social security number?
His name is John Mendoza, and the social security number is 923005838. He's looking for his balance and any transactions in the last 2 weeks. Someone else may have been using his card.
All right, I've got his current balance. It's $232.01. And since he was unable to get through the authentication process, I'll ask Direct Express to contact him about his lost or stolen card. If he was unable to change his PIN, he should have a new card reissued to him to prevent any further usage.
You have seen two situations where the SSA employee properly chose to use the new consent-based process for assisting cardholders with contacting Comerica for Direct Express issues. Now we have a few reminders, and we'll show you where to find those resources.
Please remember to only use this new process for those who can't resolve their Direct Express issues independently. We need to be selective and only use this new method in situations when warranted. Otherwise, those assigned to help us will be tied up helping callers who should have called Direct Express customer service.
The consent form is a critical piece to the process. Due to the financial privacy law, it is essential that the cardholder authorize SSA to obtain this information on his or her behalf prior to any contact between SSA and Comerica.
Lastly, the phone call is to be limited to you, the SSA employee, and the Comerica representative. The cardholder should not be on the line. No three-way calls are permitted.
To find the consent form, please go to the SharePoint site. This site also links to the AM. Now, on the SharePoint site, you will also find the references for the new process, including the current passphrase and links to documents and instructions. We'll post additional resources to this site as they become available.
If you have any questions about this process, please use the V Help Desk. An RO analyst will respond promptly to your inquiry.
Thank you for watching.